Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Roth here, and I'm gonna open up our Goldar and try and finish him up tonight if we can. So this is what we got so far. Oh, taking quite a bit to load. So I'm trying to get his gold to look the way it's supposed to look. And this is what we've got so far. Haven't even started on the sword yet, or even his wings. You can see his wings outlines. Let's see. Got his crown colored last night, or the night before. I didn't get to do any Goldar last night, but we're gonna be able to finish his crown tonight. And I think it should be on the gold layer. Yep, here it is. I'm trying to remember what colors I've used. So the thing about this draw pile doesn't keep a history of the colors you've used on the canvas so far. So what I have to do is I'm gonna have to paint outside of the character. I keep a little, I don't know what you call it, like a palette, color palette, like right on the canvas. I think on a separate layer. I think that's probably a method to do when it comes to digital painting. So possibly tonight we'll get to finish his helmet and then get to his wings, and hopefully we'll get to finish his wings. Shouldn't be too hard. I also want to get to his sword, which will probably be the last part of the image to do. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm spending like way too much time on this Goldar, and I'm like so behind. Even though Inktober has started now, it's October 1st, and I feel like I'm gonna be really behind on Inktober this year again. So I probably won't be starting Inktober until maybe, I don't know. Hopefully by next week, or possibly even this weekend. Plan on trying to get a webcam for my friend, so you can set it up and start drawing. I also need to get all the tools, utensils, and stuff. Did I just say utensils? I mean pencils and pens and whatnot. All the papers, because I don't have any of those yet with me. And I gotta transfer some of those items from my old location to the new location where I have proper internet access to possibly do live streams on those Inktober. So yeah, that's gonna be planned for the rest of the month. So we'll see how far I can get through those Inktobers. Alright, anyway, on to Goldar. Alright, I'll try and memorize what colors I've used for the other parts. Let me take a look at Goldar's helmet here. Okay, is it clear? It's not clear how his helmet looks. I'm going to try my best to portray it on this screen here. Alright. Oh, I totally forgot that there's like vents on the top of his helmet, but it's okay. We can adjust it. And oh, we still gotta do highlights. I've got a layer for highlights, and it's okay. I think it's a little too bright, but I can always adjust the. Oh, wait, that's a gold layer. I can always adjust the transparency of the highlights so that it doesn't look too shiny, you know. So there it is. There's the shiny layer. So I can actually like fade it out a little bit, so I can give it that look where it doesn't look too shiny. Okay. But I might need to erase some parts of the highlights. Let's see if we can get it right. Get the right size brush. Let's get rolling. Hopefully the levels for the tunes aren't too loud, but yeah. Tonight we've got some duet, of course. This is my usual playlist. We got Chill Tendo mix queued up. FM84. We got some of the Midnight instrumental album. Also got some Time Cop 83. My usual. They wanted to try a soundtrack by Twitch. This is Twitch's new music service. I guess it's a music streaming service. And I heard that it's geared up for live streaming, but I heard it doesn't work on VODs. Like, so for VODs, like, you can play for live streams, but then like after you save those videos to a VOD form, it sort of affects the copyright issues. So I don't know what's up there. Alright, let's see. How did I get this color? Alright, let's go for... Oh wait, I think it's the shadows that I'm supposed to select. Oh, there we go. Ooh, look at that. He's like more gold than he should be. Yeah, this is like a more dirtier look. Actually, what? Let me take out the gold layer and the shadow ones. I think this is a good way to try to get the right color of brown there. I think this is the darkest layer. Yeah, it should be down there. Go back to brush. I think the hardness should be all the way down, and then opacity. We'll play around to see which size looks best, or which level of shadeness looks best. Okay, this one's a little more soft, but it's okay because we can adjust to it. Maybe a little bit bigger. Now his helmet part is very important. This is where he is best known for, very identifiable by his helmet, so I gotta get it right. And also, he's supposed to have like 3 circles and his chin guard thingy. So I might have to fill that in somehow. I think I gotta go on the outline layer to put that in. And then make this a bit thinner. It should be 3. No, I don't want to put too much detail, but I think this has to be done with this part. I feel like the chin guard is a little bit off to like one side. I think I should move it over, but yeah, I don't put too much or spend much detail on it, or time. I mean, to make it look like it's pointed outward, at least. It's shiny a bit. At least the top part should look shiny, but that's all due to me adding the highlights to it. So, and this part is weird. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it looks like scorpion teeth or something. I don't know. Like pincers. I don't know what to describe it. I've never seen like a griffin with pincers, but this helmet seems to suggest that, I guess. Just get enough shade there. Whoop. Oh, wow, I didn't really pay attention to that chat. Welcome, Big Swoop Loop. Oh, this is Goldar. This is Goldar, my friend. Goldar from Power Rangers. Yo, Pen. You like it? Yeah. Thanks, man. I've been working on this for a few days. I think this is like the 8th time I've been on this. I'm trying to finish stuff real quick, but it just takes a while to do it. I didn't want this to spend too much time on it, but damn, man, this is like, I don't know. Oh, this is my first Goldar drawing, and I kind of want to get it right. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. I know it's a pretty late stream, and yeah, this is pretty much all the time I have today. I was on earlier doing some Animal Crossing dailies, celebrating Raymond's birthdays, and collecting some pumpkin starts. Now we got some time for art. So we're gonna do some arts. Alright, let me increase the size for this brush. I was gonna do some Inktober's, but I'm like so well behind on schedule. I think after I finish this Goldar, I'm gonna get started on the Inktober's. Or at least if I can like set up my or have the webcam set up in time, I'll definitely get started on the Inktober's. Although I'm not sure what theme I want to go with yet. I mean, I've got some ideas. I might just like do some random stuff. Maybe try to keep it as spooky as possible if I can. Spooky, but you know, like also toony at the same time. Maybe do what I did last year. Sort of combine video games with like spookiness, horror. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'm liking this shadow here. Add some shadows, make it more. Get it to pop out a little bit. It also gives it like this old look to it. Like an old gold look. Old Goldar. I don't want it to too old looking, but it's supposed to be like shiny. But once I add the shine to it, it's gonna look glorious. So I kind of want to minimize the shadows if I can. Yeah. So yeah, I think I might postpone the 6 fan arts till November. Like once I finish this will be like half of it. And I don't know. I could probably do Inktober while also doing the 6 fan arts, continue on with the 6 fan arts, because I think the character that I got lined up next is a very interesting one, and I've not drawn her yet. I've never drawn her before. So the character is Sailor Pluto from the Sailor Moon series, which was requested by Nick Rama or Rammer. So I'm thinking about doing that next. And I've never drawn Sailor Pluto. Like the only Sailor Scout from the outer stars or outer sailors I've ever drawn was Sailor Saturn. And she's the one with the purple. She's the one with the dark power. And Sailor Pluto is the one with the staff. She controls time, or she's the guardian, like the gate, that guards the gate with through time. She's probably one of the last sailors that you meet in the show and in the manga, I think. And she helps the main Sailor Scouts win the battle against the evil forces. I think that was when Galaxia makes her appearance, and she was trying to get all the star power or something like that. Okay. Okay, so this part here, shadows here. So his helmet is supposed to look like it's like protruding out a little bit. I'm gonna need to increase the size of it. Yeah, I think just making small dots help it fade in a little more. There we go. Now let's get this side here. Oh man, I'm looking at one of the screenshots from the show, and there are definitely some shiny parts to his armor. It's like I think he looks a lot more shiny in the daytime. I mean, of course, in order to shine, you're gonna need sunlight or any source of light. But most of the time, You see him in the dark, like when he's like, you know, on the moon hanging out with Rita and the rest of the minions. You don't really get to see like his armor shine unless he's like sent down to Earth to battle the Rangers. And then, especially in the daytime, like when he appears in broad daylight, that's when you see his armor like really shine. Sometimes, but other times, like when he is on Earth, like there'll be some scenes where he's either inside a cave or right outside the cave. I remember one scene where he's like outside of a cave, like a mountain cave. They probably shot this outside, like California or something. And he was with Lord Zed, and then he captured one of the Rangers, waiting for the Rangers to fall into the trap. And like the scene, at that scene, like it was definitely during the day, but it was like a day where it's like a cloudy day, where there's like no sun. So in those environments or time of days, you don't really get to see much of the shine. Right. So this part is very important. The way I am coloring this part here, it should make it look like it's like this part of the helmet is like sort of like smoothened and bent outward. Like it goes downward and then outward. So it's like it has like a slight curve or dent in there, or indent, or concave. I don't know what the correct terms for that are. So it's all in the shading. Like if you can get the shadows correct to make the shape of the helmet to look correct. And then the rest part of here should have some shines to it too. Alright. Really liking how this is turning out. It goes all the way to the front too, not just the back there. I'll make it look like it's like smoothened outward. Like as it comes forward, it will just smoothen out by itself. Alrighty. There's some other parts of the armor where it looks like I could add some more shadows to it. Maybe I should. I don't want to add too much. Let me add just the opacity and size. There we go. I don't want to add too much to it. Just want to have enough colors to it. Also gonna need some more darker spots here underneath the shoulders. You shouldn't be able to see underneath there. So maybe I should go for a more darker color. I don't know. Let me see how it looks when it's like 100% opacity. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty dark there. Actually, I think that the other layer for the shadows is where it's supposed to be the darkest point. So I might need to swap to that layer. I know that layer. I'm gonna do that part there. The other shadow layer. Let's see if I can enable it. Okay, so it's not as visible on the upper part of the body, only underneath. And this layer of shadow is like a different color. It's like a more grayer. But I'm not quite sure like what color exactly. but I might have to use that to add to the helmet. I think it would make the helmet match more with the rest of the body. So I'm going to try and look for it. It looks like it's on top, but it's not. I don't know. I'll try to get this color. Yeah, I think it's this color, but it's not supposed to be that dark. So I'm going to adjust the opacity a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to like circle around the shadow parts that I put on. It's just going to add like a little slight faint shade to it. I'm not sure of the top. Okay, I think. Oh, that's right. I think the top part here, the top spike in the middle, it's gonna be. I need to go back to the outline layer and adjust this one. I also need to do some erasing there too. So the top middle spike, it's almost like a shark fin. I think that's probably the best way to describe it, and I need to fix that. Alrighty. I think that should be good. Let me see how it looks without the highlights. Oh yeah, that's definitely how it should look. Alright. Now let's see if I can color in the wings. Like I want to get the gold part of the wings while I still have these colors. Okay. Wait. First, I want to adjust the outline. Oh, I can see some of the not colored parts, but it's okay. Look, they seem to be underneath the outline. Alright, let's get right into his face. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Oop. Shouldn't have said that. Okay, let's get the right size. I think it's size 3 or 2. Let's go with 3. There we go. Let's get this aligned and cleaned. I could probably make this a little thicker too, because realistically it should be a little bit thicker. Also, this helmet reminds me of one of the Ronin Warriors helmets. Very similar to this. Well, at least with the spikes, it sort of has the similar design. It's got 2 arcing spikes on the sides and then like 1 in the middle. The old series I used to watch on TV. So there was Ronin Warriors, and then there was also Sailor Moon. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people remember Ronin Warriors for some reason, or maybe they. I used to catch it on WB in the summertime, summer of 1995. That's when I saw it. It used to air. I think just like most kids would be, be playing outside, but I mean, I would play outside too, but we would have a park outside, and I would hang out with the neighborhood kids. But during our downtimes, when it's like too hot outside to hang out, we just stay inside, and I would just like watch TV, whatever's on TV. And if I see anything cool, I'll, sit and watch it. Like I would catch like Samurai Pizza Cats on WB. But I think that summer there was Ronin Warriors, and it played throughout the entire summer until school began in August or September or whatever that year. And it's only like a handful of people that caught that show, from what I remember. At least the ones in my grade, but once I got to high school, I found out there were other friends that also saw it. So we became even better friends. And also, it didn't start airing on Cartoon Network until later. I think that's when most, if any fans at all, would have been able to catch it. If it was airing on Cartoon Network. And the same goes for a lot of other shows too. Sailor Moon. I know that a lot of folks, they caught Sailor Moon for the first time on Cartoon Network. But I saw it like, I would say like 2-3 years earlier than that, when it was still airing on WB. I first caught it on Fox Kids, like one episode, both Sailor Moon and the original Dragon Ball. One episode each were playing on Fox Kids in the afternoon on a Saturday. And I was like, what? They're playing Japanese animation on TV? I gotta record this. And I think I might, oh no, I don't think I have that tape anymore. But I would try to tape, any show that would play. I remember, there was another show. There was, besides Samurai Pizza Cats, there was, I'm trying to remember the name of it. The Little Twins. It was it's a children's show about two twins, like two little, like, not leprechauns, they're like just small little people. Kind of like the Ariete, or, what's that other one? There's an American-made one that's like similar to it. But the Little Twins was more for like children. Oh, there's also like David the Gnome. It's kind of like that in the way the show is made, like the vibe of it and what the characters go through and stuff. It's similar to David the Gnome, and the art style is very similar too. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people saw that, or whether they were, or anyone who was remotely interested in it as I was, because I don't know, I thought the art style was pretty charming. And I was able to record like most of the episodes, but then I just lost the tape. I lost all of my tapes. Well, not all of my tapes, but like most of my tapes that I recorded from TV and stuff, and it was all due to a move a long time ago. Alright, this part is very important. I'm going to try and get this line up correctly. Alright, so this spike here goes all the way to the front. Like so. And I should have added some more shading up there, but let's see. I think it will be fine. Right, I'm going to add some more color to it if I can. I can't tell if the spike was a bit more higher, or is it like at the very tip of it that it ends. I'm going to try and line it up. Something like that. Just get this in there. There we go. Alright, let's get some more color in. Oh wait, I think it's going to be on the gold. There. Oh, is it? Oh, I can't tell if that's shadow or shadow 2. Alright, let's go back on the outline. I think it's the outline. That's... Nope, it's not even the outline. Okay. I'm gonna paint this gold part. See if I find the right color. Huh. Wait, I can't even tell if it's the outline. Okay, I think that part is the outline. There's like this line here that goes through, but I think I got it now. I just gotta turn up the opacity a bit though. That should be good. I think I drew that there on purpose because I thought there's going to be like a shine. There's going to be that shape, but it's okay. I feel like I should sharpen some of these lines up and clean it up because once you zoom in, you can see like the blurriness of it, but it's fine. It won't be viewed this far in. So let me save this to next file. Hopefully my computer doesn't freeze. I apologize if my computer just starts freezing again in the middle of this session. That means I'll be trying to continue it tomorrow if I do. Alright, now let's see if we can add some highlights to them. Alright. Now this highlight color is going to be completely white. I'm going to adjust the opacity and size. I think 4 should do it. Maybe a little more. Oh no, was I drawing on the outline? Oh my gosh. This what happens. Wait. Interesting. The highlight is underneath the outline. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna color in some more of the this part here. The gold. Alright. Let's go back to the highlight. Alright, I'm gonna put 24. See how it looks. Okay, 24 is okay. Then I gotta do a few swipes to get it right. Oh, I totally forgot about the events. Force a helmet. No, it's okay. I think I'll fill in that after I get this highlights done. the framing along his helmet also has some lines of highlights. I'm gonna bump it up all the way to like, let's see what 38 would look like. 38, and it should be like a small line, a thin line. Yeah, I think like right there should be good. Although I want to keep the inside of the frame not yet colored. Yeah, I think having parts of it shine is probably the best way to go about it. Not the entire frame, or else from a distance it would look like the entire frame is, you know, white colored. So you don't want to do too much on it. Also, one gets the insides of the frames shining a bit, so I'm going to add some whites to that too. I don't want to do like random. I just want to make it look like it's like there's a definite shape in the helmets there, so definitely want to get that in. Just the pencil a bit. I think 25 should do it. Get the size up. I think this is a little too much. It's okay. Erase. Nope. I was thinking to do maybe some spooky games too, but oh man, I mean, I've already got a lot on the table. So with the Inktober and the Animal Crossing stuff, I think I might just stick to Animal Crossing. I don't know. I just haven't found the game to play for, you know, the spooky season. I mean, I could probably start Alan Wake or something. Or Left 4 Dead. Oh, Left 4 Dead, yeah. I mean, I can probably try streaming Left 4 Dead, but I know it's gonna lag so much. Maybe. I don't know. We'll also see how I feel when I get down to it. Or I think with all the Inktobers and stuff, and that being a daily thing, I'm not sure if I'll be I don't even have time to get on those games. We'll see. Not too much shine. I know I've got shadows there, but I got like all this like shines there along with it. Okay. Should make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Yeah. Just have it fade in, not too much there. Alright. Let's go back to size 3. Let's get his other horns here. I feel like this horn should be a lot more shiny on the other side. It's the top tip of it. Let it fade as it comes down. Yeah. Something like that. Get a little bit bigger. Not too much. Yeah, should use the bigger brush up. That's right. I think I'm gonna erase a little bit. I should probably add some more on this side too. Let's see how it looks. Some more there. Some up here. There we go. Everybody should add. Actually, I think right there should be good for now. Add some more shines on the front here, so to match the rest of the armor. I think most of the shine should be right at the edge front. This is like looking forward. And the light source, I think somewhere definitely shining in front of him and on top. So it looks like, it should look like it's coming from there. Angle. There you go. Something like that. Okay. Alright, gonna need a bigger size brush, just a little bit. Decrease the opacity. Alright, let's get in here. It's gonna be a bit tricky, but I think I probably should go with a bigger brush and then just like softly come down this part. It looks okay. I think having it this thin gives it like a more sharper highlight. Yeah, that should do it. And also, the sharp highlight makes it look like it's more closer to the light source, and that's how it should look like too. Like the closer you are to the light source, the more sharper the image of that light source, of that highlight. So, and also it sort of indicates how the shape of the object that it's reflecting off of is shaped, so that also adds to it. Alright, this is good. Yeah, you don't want to add too much or else it would not look the way it should. This is good here. Yeah. There we go. Add a couple more here, not too much. Right. Also up here as well. Not too much. And have it connect. There we go. Ooh, let's zoom out a bit. Oh, there we go. Yay, we got his helmet. Sweet. There you go. It's coming along nicely. Wow, look at it. Looks so much better. Oh, I still gotta add highlights for his bottom part. Alright, let's see how it looks when I fade it out a little bit. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it sure stands. Yeah, right, that thing right there. It's like about like 75%. Should be how it looks, or should it look. I think 80% is probably the most that should go. And this is at 100%. It's still not bad. I like it. Not too much of this shine. Wait, let's see how it looks. Can I add? Let's see. Alright, let's save this real quick. Always save. Because you never know if you're gonna freeze up or whatever. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna see what I can do for the bottom part. Let's get a closer look at it. I'm also looking at the hairs. I feel like the hairs part should be like black. I don't want it to look too green against his skin or other part of his body. So trying to get it to it should be blue and black, but then like in the daylight the black can show. So let's see. Let's get down to his bottom part. This part's gonna be a little bit tricky because I still got to figure out how the shadow is going to come down onto his body with the sword being in front of it. So, I mean, if there is a light source like somewhere on top of him, maybe slightly in front of him, like it should be somewhere near his head, but not as close to his head. Let's see how that looks on his bottom part. Adjust the size. I'm gonna go really soft on it, so I'm gonna go like probably 10%. see how this looks like. Okay, I think this is the right amount. So I'm gonna put little parts here and there. So I'm gonna put highlights at the front part, just like little dots, like a bundle of dots. That's for now. And I'm not putting it on the edge. That's where the shadows are, because the light source is higher than what we're able to see. This might be a really soft. Trying to think how. I think the top part of his hip should have a little more light than the next part here. Possibly the same amount, but slightly less, I think. Because as you distance, like the further down you go, I guess, you know, the further away from the light, it gets a little less visible. And that's what I want to try and convey here. Let me turn up the opacity. I think 12. Slightly more, but not too much. Maybe the size too, huh? 12 and 12. Yeah, I think having on the front like this is doesn't disobey science, I mean. And also gives it a little shine to it too, so at least we're doing something right. So I think along his legs it should also appear that way too, but in a more tube-like shape or pattern. So whichever part that sort of is closest to us or closest to the light gets the most shine visible. It should look something like this, I think. Something like that. Not too much, but just enough that it's visible. You know it's there. Same thing on this side, I think. I think I'm gonna start how I did on this side. So like from the top to the bottom. And this side might look a little different. It might be a different shape of lighting highlights. Up the opacity a bit. Okay. I'm looking back forth at the layer to make sure I'm on the right layer. Actually, having the brush this size helps with giving it a little bit of texture when you're laying down. With each click, it provides like more texture to the highlight, I think. And that's what makes it appear stylized, I guess. It may be a little too much there. I probably added a little too much, but I think that is intended so that I can see how it will look. Add some more down here. Probably add some more on the other side too, but we'll see. See how it looks like once we finish one side first. This side, I mean. Get this size a bit up. There you go. A little bit more easier when you up the size. It covers more ground. There you go. It's crazy how nice you can make your drawing with a mouse. Oh, dude, man, it's not the tool. It's what you do with it. It's what you can make out of it. That's what matters. But yeah, I mean, like, I think anything is possible as long as you can make a mark on the screen or whatever medium you use. If you can make one single mark, you can do art. That's something that I realize. It doesn't matter if you're handicapped. Like, it doesn't matter how handicapped you are. If you are, well, maybe it matters, but like, if you are able to make any single mark, one single dot, you can make art. It just all comes down to time. Alright, let's see how it looks when it's zoomed out. Okay. Yeah, see, now that side matches more with the rest of the body, so I'm gonna add some more on this side, faintly. Okay, yeah, I think that should be good enough. Let's get some more down here. Maybe raise it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's much better there. Now it's supposed to like fade out a little more, but I think that's good enough. Okay. Let's add this leg. There we go. Adjust the size. Oh yeah. Alright, let's take out that sword. See, the sword is going to be another layer. I'm going to have to do another layer for the sword when I color it. Alright, so this part is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to zoom in on the... I don't know what they call this part of his armor. But let me see, adjust the size to like a 3. The opacity to 30. Alright, let's see where the sword is gonna. Okay. I'm gonna add, I would possibly add another shadows layer just for the sword. We'll see. Add a couple dots there. Okay. Back down to 3. I think this part is probably not important, but because it's going to be behind the sword, but let's see. Yeah, that part won't be visible. as you can see there. Maybe it's good to have like different versions of an image, like one with the sword, one without the sword. Alright, I'm not sure how this part is going to look like, but I think I need to make it a little bit bigger. Oh, there's also some shine along this spike too. Add some here. Let's get the size a bit more bigger. Not sure I want to add any more shine there. Check the sword again. Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna need some shine up on this part here. Little bits of shine along the edges. Not too much though. Some up here. Oh. Might do some erasing for that part. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Alright, I might add some alongside here a bit. Not too much. See how the sword is lined up now. Oh man. Okay. Some of these parts not too important. it will be blocked. Get some parts of these to show. Okay. Oh, I should add some more up here too. Oh, Tony also needs to fix his hand a bit too. Add some more color to it. Oh man, I can't wait to get to the sword. I think I'll save that for the last part though. Add some here. I think I might need to erase this part a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's get to his hand. I think it should be on color layer. Yeah. Alright. Need to find out what color is his hand. Okay. I think it's using this color. Opacity. Oh yes, there it is. Make it look like his hands have got hair on it. So like the top part of his hand is like hairy. It should be like a dark, maybe black color. Not quite sure. And then the palm would be the part that's like orangey. Alright, check out the gold part. Yeah, the gold should not appear there, so now try to erase this part here. There we go. Go back to the gold part. I think that's good enough. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Alright, now let's take a look at it again. Ooh, that bottom part looking really good. Alright, save that. Okay, now we can do his swings. Let's start off on his left wing. Maybe I should go on the wings though. Actually, no. I think I'll stick to the gold layer. Yeah. Okay. Just the size. The wrong brush. Oh my gosh, why is it black? Dark blue. Okay, here we go. Let's fill this part in. For some reason, I feel like I made this side of the wing a little bit bigger than the other one. I think it's just this framing part that looks like it's like a little bit bigger. I think because I viewed it as like a different angle. Like this part of the wing was seen at a different angle than the other side. So I might want to adjust it, or adjust the other side, I mean, of the other wing to look more like this side. So maybe I should up the opacity to like 90 or something, just so that I don't miss any edges or whatever. There'll be times when I'm just like coloring it, and then all of a sudden, like when I remove the borders, you can definitely see the lines that's missing, or the spots that I missed out on. Got some midnight. Supposedly this is the instrumental version, but I think the background vocals are still intact. I'm not sure if this is I know that for Twitch is fine, but I think on YouTube it's not fine. Like if it gets played on YouTube, it'll get like that copyright claim or whatever, which I'm fine with. I remember getting an email from the Midnight themselves saying that it would be safe to play it on Twitch streams and stuff. I think they even tweeted about it too. Okay, got that colored. Let's go on this side. Oh, that's why. That's why it's like soft around the edges, because it got the hardness is all the way down. Alright. Now it should be a little bit more bold. So I was looking to resize this part here, but then it won't match the the part that it's connected to. So maybe, oh, I don't know now. I'd probably make the bottom part maybe a little bit more downward. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to fix it, is to get it more downward. Yeah, I'll just cover over this. a smaller brush. Okay. Alright. Go on to the wings layer, and I'm going to try and fix this part here. Eraser. There you go. Passing. Let's get a darker color. Oh, that's a little too thick here. I think 2 pixels. No, I think 3. I'll stick to 3. 2 is when I want to go into detail, like how I get. I might have to erase to get it to look a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Oh. I think that should be good. Alright. I'm gonna add some more feathers on the other side. Doesn't seem to be enough feathers here. Not really feathers, it's more like fur underneath there. Erase this part of it. Okay. Alrighty. Now we can put on some darker shades. Some find the right colors. It's gonna be a size 8. Oh man, this is like a little too much. Let's go size 7. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna make this appear like it's rounded, like a tube. So we kind of want more shadows down, and also have it faded upward, since that's where the light source is. And the same thing with this. Maybe we should go for a bigger size. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go. Actually, you know, I think should be more shading over here around the circle part. It's supposed to be like an indented like circle. And then around it should be like a line. Oh. This would be like a line that goes around it, but it's supposed to be on the outline though. That's okay. Okay. Don't want to spend too much time on that. Okay. On to the other wing. Most of this part here on this wing is going to be like the shine at the top. Same on the other side too. Let's see if we can get this shadow correct here. Should probably like looking something like this. So the inside of the circle here should be more darker and shaded, and then you'll soon see it shine underneath. Wow, now it's looking a little bit more 3D-ish. Get that part filled in. Alright. For some textured shading. I should make the brush a little bit bigger. There we go. Now I wonder what background I'll give to his character. I haven't thought about what backgrounds I should put for these characters. I think I just do like plain, like solid colors. Okay. I think we got it. Alright. Now let's go on to the highlights and add the highlights. Oh, wait. Let's see what color. I think it's possibly like a green gem on those wings, like how he has it on his bodies, I'm guessing. And that should be on the colored layer. Yep. Yeah. And also, I think the wings. Oh. Wait, what the? Oh yeah, that's right. It's on a different layer. Okay, so for this layer, I'm gonna have to erase this part here. It's weird that the eraser tool is not its own brush. I have to keep on readjusting it back and forth when I swap between the eraser and the regular painting brush. So it should have some sharpness to it. Okay. Going back to the brush. This one's going to be green colored. It's going to be on the colored layer. Let's see if we can try to find a color. How about a size 4? Oh, opacity. Hardness. Maybe size 7. There we go. Alrighty. I gotta find a darker green to the insides. It's probably like a lighter opacity. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, like something like this. Oh my gosh! Why did the program does that sometimes? I don't know why it does that. Okay. So size 2 looks like. Okay. We're going to add some shine to it. We're going to need a solid white. Maybe a size 5 would have been, yeah. Or size 4, I think. Sit closer. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I'll probably just keep that. Let me try it again though. Let me see if we can get a solid color. The size 3 should do it. Ooh, yeah, something like that. Oh my gosh, this one's like a straight up square. Get it more round. Oh, it's like a square now. There's not too much there. Right, I think that should be good. Okay. Maybe another dot. Oh, I think the extra dot is like not. Another one here. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. With like one extra dot. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I think we're good there. Now, highlights. Let me save this real quick. Alright. Before I do that, I'm gonna sip water. Okey-dokey. Alright, highlights. Let's get the right size here. I think 5 should do it. Let's get down to 20, then 0 hardness. I might need to adjust the size a bit more. There we go. We got some highlights down. I think I was supposed to add some more lines to around these edges here, but oh man, adding these shines, man, it's like so fun to make things look 3D. Because you kind of want to imagine how this object shaped and how it would look in this 3D space. There we go. Add a couple more lines here. Get that highlight really in there. Looking snazzy. Oh man. Oh man, we're so close to finishing this. I think I'm gonna need one more day or one more night to finish this. Possibly, if I can come back early tomorrow, I'm gonna try and finish this if I can. But tomorrow I have plans on maybe hopping on to Twitch Sings tomorrow. We'll see. There's a possibility Then I may hop back onto Twitch settings. Do some songs. Okay. Really liking how this is turning out. I think one more session should do it. Be complete. Oh man. So far so good. Oh man. I'm loving this. So here's how it looks like when it's zoomed out. I'm gonna save this. Probably gonna go for a few more minutes. I'm gonna try and color in the wings. And wow man. Sometimes you just like sit back and like you zoom out and see how, you know, what's how the work has looked so far, and wow, just like sometimes you just surprise yourself. Okay, I'm gonna add some more shading to his hands. I just noticed like it's like no shadows underneath there. Speaking of shadows, the current track right now is called Shadows. Wait, no, it's not. That track is coming up though, I think. This one's called Vampires. Perfect for the spooky season. There's another The Midnight track. They're known for their saxophone. Okay. Where are my colors? Okay, so I think it's this layer. Yep. And a couple more. I think I should use the brown. I think the brown should, like size 3 should do it. Hopefully this is the right layer. Shadows 2. This is right. Need to update pass a bit. The size is a little bit small. I think size 4 should be good. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Alright, this color has wings. I think it should be under color. Yeah. I think color should be the right layer for it. Alright, I'm gonna try and figure out what color I want to use for his wings. I also want to zoom in a little bit too, so you can get a closer look at it. So I want to keep his wings and any part of his, like the hairy part of his body, like a black color, but like... Let me try this dark blue. Like for the highlights of his wings, I don't want to make it like straight up gray. I want to make it like maybe a really dark gray or a dark blue, or maybe a grayish blue. Let's see how this looks like. 90%, size 20. Ooh, I think this is like a little too dark. I can barely see like any of the patterns or the outline. I think that's why. That's probably why I went with like a lighter color for this hair tail part. So I can actually see the patterns or the marks I made. Alright, let me see if we can find a lighter color. Also more grayer. Okay, this one matches the this part here, but I think this part is a little bit more greener, not so much blue. But this is fine now. I think I'll probably go with this. Let's go for a more harder edge. There we go. So this color is okay. It's like a safe color, but not too dark. Definitely visible. You see it can get the edge, smaller size. Yeah. This layer is also underneath the gold, so I shouldn't have to worry about coloring over. I know with a lot of like modern programs, like Procreate for example on the iPad, like you can just select a layer and then just fill in that layer where you drew at, and it'll just completely just color that layer that you want. They make it so easier now. A lot more easier, because I guess some folks, they try and get enough work done as fast as possible, and that's fine too. I think when you're trying to pump up as much art as possible and you're set to this schedule, and there's like a, you know, what's the word, like a, not a time limit, like a deadline. Yeah, it's like a deadline that you gotta meet, and if you don't meet that deadline, oof. So, and a lot of those features, they help save time for the artist, and that's quite helpful. All right, adjust the size. Yeah, it's really cool how like some of the programs have evolved over time. They continue to add new features that are quite helpful. I think we're missing some feathers on this side. I could probably just continue coloring this part here. Yeah. It'll just look like, you know, there's more feathers there. I think I might have to add like a line or something, a line or two right through here so it can indicate where that there's a feather there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this. I think that I think I chose the right color for this. Yeah, it's like not too dark, but visible enough. All right. Now this side. Now this side is a little more detailed than the other side. I feel like I probably spent more time on this side too. On this wing. Color these feathers. To a bigger size. Yeah, it's more like it. Smaller size. Okay. Oh. It's actually a lighter color than what I painted his the inner part of his body, but I think that's okay. I think I'm gonna try and add some more darker colors for the wings. Add some. Like this could work as like a highlight for the hairs. Which is what I'm trying to do now. Those arms. Okay. Shouldn't be too visible. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. A couple dots here and there. Okay. Alright. Let's go for a darker color. Gotta be really careful. We'll try and shade the feathers a bit. Very lightly. I guess I'll go with like shadow. No. Maybe shadow 1. Yeah, I think shadow 1 should do it. Oh wow, yeah. I think this. Yeah, this would probably do it. Alright, try it again. I think 15 opacity should do it. I'm gonna start from the top. Oh no! It colors over the it colors over the armors too. Okay, let me undo all that. Just realized. I think that's last undo. Okay, let's try smaller size. It actually looked pretty good when it was like coloring that too. Sometimes accidents work well with what we plan on doing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this to look the way it should. Let's try 15. Smaller brush. Let's get inside here. Yeah, looks about the right color that I want to get. Not too dark. Definitely want to get underneath those feathers. Gives that more poppy look to it. Give some depth. Although this is probably the darkest color we can go. See now, if we have like a burning tool, like there would be like tools in Photoshop that I kind of miss. Yeah, I kind of want to use it in this, but like this program doesn't have it. This program is very limited to what tools we can use, but if I had the choice, I could probably use the dodge and the burn tools a lot in this. Those are the two very useful tools in Photoshop. Probably using this. But draw pile is very limited. Okay. Wow. Let's get the tip there. So adding some shade in that tip of the feather there gives it like a little 3D-ness to it. That's pretty cool. I think maybe I should just add some shine to it too. Maybe if I add something in the highlights layer. Okay, there we go. We got one wing done, or almost. Or at least the way I want it to look. Oh man, yep, it's coming along nicely. You know, I think I might redo some parts of his body a bit. Let me see. There's definitely some like colors that need some filling. So like this spot's here that like it's still not colored yet. Try and get it back in. Oh, but it's on the shadows layer. Let's see. Yeah, it's a shadows layer. What color? Yeah, I think it should be on color layer. Let's get in there. Opacity. See, it's better when I'm zoomed in and with a smaller brush size. Actually get the details in. Which wouldn't even matter because I'm going to be zoomed out anyways. The image itself that's going to be shown is going to be zoomed out. But I like to go in and add some details when I can. Yeah. Because even then, as you zoom out, you get like a more detailed look to it, but that all depends on kind of look you're going for, I guess. Alright, let's get this side. Alright, cool. Alright, now some more shadows here. Oh wow, I was on the shadow layer all along? Oh man. I meant to go on the color layer, not the shadows, but I guess it works out. Okay. Now let's work on this side. I think the opacity is supposed to be like 17 or something. Yeah, I think 17 is good. Or 16. Just gotta be careful on the size now. See, now that I made this part a little darker, you can't really see like the details unless you actually zoom in on it, but that's okay. Size 15. Alright, let's see if we can get a better look. Alright. Hmm. Oh, maybe I should have made that feather a little longer, huh? It's gonna match the other side. I don't know. Maybe it won't be noticeable. We'll see. And I could add another one, like underneath it, but erase this part. Alright, I might want to draw another feather there. Should be. Is this color? Let's go size 3. Size 2. Add some details. Okay. Let's zoom out. Oh, see now, like, I know having dark wings, sort of like, I think it's a thing for like the bad characters, like, well, I mean, like the evil characters, and I just thought like, the same goes for Dark Icarus, or not Dark Pit. I think Dark Pit is another character. It shows up in Smash Brothers as well. And he also has like the discolored wings, like dark feathers. Alright, fix this coloring a bit. You notice some of the gold has like gone out of the lines. It's like very preschool-y. Let me see if I can go in and erase some of it. A size 5 should do it. It's a gold layer. Or maybe I did that on purpose so that I can readjust the outline for it. I don't know. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, on this side too. No, this pretty much just cleaning up the image a bit. I feel like I need to just fill up some more colors here on the edges. There's like some parts that doesn't feel complete yet. I don't know. Some more up here. Okay, things are looking good. Yeah. So far, so good. Ooh. Oh man. So I could probably could have finished this like last night if my computer didn't like go down or it didn't freeze. And so far tonight is going pretty well. It hasn't shut down yet, so it's pretty good. See, if my computer had stayed on the other couple nights, I would have been able to progress a little, further into the drawing. Alright. Now all that's left is the sword. Let's see. Now, maybe I could finish this tonight. I could probably go on for another half hour. We'll see. Oh man. And it's not much to the sword either, it's just the gold and then the little symbol, gem symbol in the center. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I still need to add the circles to his chin guard. Let me go in and do that. Oh man, gotta get real close to his face. Alright, so I think it should be on the outline. Yeah. Oh wow. When you take the outline out, it looks so terrible. Oh man. Okay, back to the line. Thin line. So these circles. Oh, am I on the right layer? I think I am. Oh, let me try that again. Let's up to opacity. And it should be like little dots or circles. Ooh. Try it again. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh. Why does it feel like it's lagging a lot? Okay, like that should be it. Let's get one more. Let me try it again. I also need to erase this part here. There we go. A little bit better. That's very close to what I want to get. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think this should do it. Okay. There you go. There we go. Ooh. Much improvement. It's a little bit visible, and I don't want it to be too visible. Let me go back in and like give a little try something. Just a little bit of eraser. Not too much. There we go. Ooh. I mean, no one's gonna see that. I mean, no one's gonna notice that, but man, I had to do it. I went the distance and do it. Oh wait, I totally forgot about the highlight for that part. You know, let's add a little bit of that. Okay, size 2. Oh my gosh, why is it still on black? Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, that highlight, man. I need to turn down the opacity. See, not too much highlight, just enough for it to show. Let's put a couple in the circles there. There you go. Oh man. Very carefully. It's funny that I put more into that chin guard than than some other parts of his helmet. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Oh man, I really want to do the sword, man. I don't know. I kind of I think I can probably do it tonight. I can probably finish it tonight. We'll see. Oh, all right. Let me. I want to get into his mouth a little bit. There's some parts of it that bothers me. Let's see, outline. Oh, wow, it is on the outline. How about the color? Wow, not even on the color. Okay, so what is Goldar's tongue like? What's the color of his tongue? Okay, so the outline. Need to fix his mouth a bit. Wait, what layer am I on? Oh my gosh. I'm on the color layer. Let's go back on outline. Get some deeper blacks in his mouth. I'm guessing he has like a black tongue, like a giraffe black. I remember an episode of Salute Your Shorts, and they're trying to figure out the color of a giraffe. And it turns out that the kids' counselors knew the answer for it, because he went to the circus and saw it. So they won that little piece of trivia. Okay. not so good. Alright. Oh man, I kinda... Part of me doesn't want to do the sword, but... Oh man. I mean, he looks fine where he is right now, but... I think if I put the sword, it's gonna like... cover the parts that I kinda... want to show too. But you know what? Let's just... let's do it. Let's try and finish this tonight. Probably go on for maybe... 20 more minutes or something. I don't know. I think this extra sword to try and finish this is going to take me another half hour maybe. We'll see. Oh, thanks for the lemon there, spent canister. Thanks for the follow too. You know, I don't really look over to the D-Live's chat so much because I don't really have like... Well, basically my computer doesn't really, I can't really handle that many windows. Oh, I made an extra layer there. This one should be sword color. But tonight I'm able to, I decide to open the chat one because I can never figure out where to pop up the chat for D-Live. It's like I gotta go to like a certain setting, a certain page to pop it out. Alright, let's go into the sword. Try to cover this. Gotta make sure it's on... Wait, is it underneath? Okay. Alright. It should be in this layer. Alright. Oh no, I picked so many colors and it overlapped all my gold and stuff. This is why it is important to like put all the colors on like the side, and that's how you go about getting those colors back, but it's okay. So I can just use the color picker and just choose one here. And I can just continue painting here. Get the opacity up. Alright, here we go. Also, let me... Oh, you know what I should do? I should make the other layers locked. Can I actually multi-select? Let me see. Oh, I can't even multi-select? Wow. See, draw pile is so simple, man. Like, they haven't integrated that feature yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna lock that layer, lock this layer. I think the shadows, I might... Oh, I don't know what I want to do with the shadows. I think I'll keep them separate from the sword. Highlights. Wings, lock that, yeah, there you go. So now, all those layers are locked, so I won't accidentally color on them. Okay. So I know that for the sword, there's also a gold colored sword. Let's see if we get it right. It's a little bit more like a lighter shade of gold, I think. It's more like silvery. Let me see if we can find the right color for it. Like a lighter color though. Yeah, like this color, I think. So let me get in there. And once I get to the edges, I'll adjust the size. Oh man, see, I kind of want to show that part of his body, but Now the sword is covering it. So you can't even see like the gems like behind there. Let's put in some more gems. Okay. Alright, let's really get in there. Man, imagine if I done this in like a higher res image. Like I can already feel how laggy my computer would get, because I've definitely done some work in that like higher res before, and oof, let me tell ya. Huh, that's strange. As I continue to fill in the color by the edges, I don't know if it's I don't think it's my monitor, but like I think you can see some of the pixels like move a bit by themselves. Maybe it's just how this program works, like when you zoom in and out and stuff. It's a bit weird. I know Photoshop doesn't do this. Look at it, it just moved again. I don't know if it shows. I wonder if that shows up on stream. That's pretty weird. Like some of the edges is like you can see some of the pixelation just like adjust a little bit. Like it just shifts side to side or whatever. Actually, it doesn't look like I have to add any shadows to underneath the sword. It looks fine where it is. Okay. So now that we've got most of it covered, let's see how it looks now. That's a very solid color. It's definitely different from the color of his armor. And that is intended. I might add some like accents of gold to it. Alright. Now I know the center part is supposed to be like silvery, and then the piece here should be red. And it's supposed to look like a piece of heart too. Not quite, but almost heart-shaped. Alright. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get some of this gold in. This yellowish color. Down the opacity a bit. Softness. I think size 4 should do it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like something like this color. Oh, I think I should add some shadows. Alright, I think it needs to be a little softer. Opacity's 20. Yeah, like having the yellow parts like faded upward. Ooh. I just felt like a little lag spike there. Hopefully my computer's not freezing up. Oh man. Alright, let me save this real quick before it does that. It's always good to save. Okay. Alright, I think what this sword needs now is some browns for the shadow. And then some silver and red. That should cover it. Size. And also the highlights too. I want to get some highlights in there. So yeah, I think we should be able to do that in the next few minutes. Ooh. I don't want to go this long, but kind of want to save it for tomorrow too. But it's okay. I think I'll probably make a quick GIF of this, turn this into a quick GIF, like a speed up time lapse of it, and then post it on social media. We'll see. It'll be pretty fun. Okay. Alright. Let's add some silver. The silver part looks more white than it is silver. Boy, I also need to adjust this little gem at the center there too. Oh, sword without outline. Looks a bit weird. Let me go back and add some color to this. Wait, what? Did I just color over the outline? Man. Oh man, I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, that's more like it. Let's go in here. Two pixels would do it. Just this little gem. Yeah, I think that's about the right shape. Oh, I need to do a little more erasing there. Let's go back in. Okay. Let's go back to the color layer, add some reds. I think it's maybe the same red as I have on his chest here. It's like a deep red. got the color right. Alright, let's add some shade to it. Let's add some lights to it. Get a little shine. Oh, look at that. Oh man. I love adding shine to like metallic items and gems. Let's give it like this nice shininess to it. Oh man. Yeah, I don't add too much or else it's gonna make the effect a bit different. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Oh man, I like that. I think I'll add some more shadows to the side a bit. Let's go with black. Gives it more deeper depth. I don't want to put too much though. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's add some shadows to it. Maybe some highlights. I'm sure if I want to go with the. Oh no, the other shadow layers are like underneath everything, so that's not gonna work. I think I might need to do another layer. Yeah. I think I should have kept that layer too that I made accidentally. So you never know when those accidents might come in handy. Alright, let's add shadow. I think if I add shadow, I might need a highlight too. Alright, let's see. Let's go for a more brownish color. Can you find it? go to size 7. Maybe size 6 will do. Oh man, those wiggly lines are still wiggling. Oh man. And at this zoom percentage, it looks like it's like all blurry. This is at 100%. Oh, making this sword look 3D. Alright, gonna add some more shadows here. Oh, that's the end of the playlist. Oh man. I'm so close to finishing this. We're back at the start. See, adding these shadows make it pop up a little more, which is great. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I'm into deep on this one, man. I think I might start wrapping it up now. Wow. All right, let's get a zoom out on this. Ooh. There we go. That's 100%, but I'd like to get it to show fully. There we go. Oh man. I can almost not notice that sword there. Unless I would take it out. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, there's like 3 layers for that sword now. And it's a shame that I can't combine the layers. I mean, put them all in a folder like Photoshop does, or other programs. This program doesn't let you do that. Alright, I think I might have to call it here. I'm gonna save it. I don't know, I might pop it out next art session, whenever that will be, and add some finishing touches to it. We'll see. Alright, thanks everyone for dropping by. Definitely will be back tomorrow. I will likely do Twitch Sings though. If there's a good chance that I might hop on Twitch Sings tomorrow. We'll see. Probably be I will be busy during the day, but like after, I think I'll do some Animal Crossing. Sorry about that. Do some Animal Crossing, then I'll be out and about, and then I'll come back and maybe I'll do some Twitch Sings. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time.